Starting out as a programmer is not easy. Functioning on a team without annoying the hell out of them is even harder. I've been a software engineer for about 8 years and I'm still learning myself. While some skills are going to take some time, there's actually some seriously easy wins that you can get by just simply avoiding certain behaviors. These sorts of things will very quickly make you a better team player. You'll find that it's a common theme in this video that you're pretty much just helping somebody help you. That's what I'm here to talk about today. First up is the dreaded hello message. When you send me just a hello message, first of all, right off the rip, you're taking me out of whatever I'm doing. Secondly, I now have to wait for you to actually tell me what you want. Worst case scenario, you're waiting for me to say hello back, and then you're going to tell me your problem. All of these things just add more to the cognitive load that comes with being a software engineer. A lot of the time, what you can just do is say, hello, good morning, here's all the things that I need right now. Trust me, I know it seems weird and you feel like you're being rude by, I guess, bunching it all together. Some people feel that way, but it's not. It really isn't. And you're actually helping the person that's trying to help you. This segues perfectly into my next example, which is not trying to figure things out yourself. What some people do is they will go to me and they'll say, hey, I got this error. And they just paste an error into the chat box. A lot of the time, the error is very simple and they just needed to change one or two things. All it would have taken was just another 5 or 10 minutes of looking at the error, looking at their code, and thinking about it a bit. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't ask for help. What I am saying is that you need to spend time trying to fix the problem that you have. That means going through all the different variables and verifying that things are working correctly, take notes on it, then come to me with these notes and say, look, these are the things that I tried, but I'm still getting this error. I promise you there will be times where you go through these motions and it sucks. It really does sometimes. And then you actually find the solution to your problem. You don't even have to message the person in the first place because you just solved the problem yourself. That's, of course, best case scenario. But worst case, you have all these notes that you can give to the person that you're asking for help, and that gives them a great springboard for further investigation. Another problem I see is people blaming others for their code. Yes, there is value in seeing who wrote the code because you can go to that person and ask them questions about it. Perhaps there was a decision that was made and you want to understand why that decision was made. That's perfectly cool. But when it comes to looking at a piece of code and saying, hey, that's terrible. Why did they do this? This is such a bad decision. That's not good. Because you have to remember that every line of code that exists in a code base, ideally, will involve the whole team. The person writes the code, the team reviews the code. They have every chance to look for all the stinkers that are inside of it, right? Everyone. It's better to consider the team responsible rather than the individual. Now, maybe the blame game isn't necessarily something you do, but perhaps you get more defensive during code reviews. Now, look, sometimes you make mistakes in your code. I've been around for a while writing code. I still make mistakes in my code, really dumb ones. Sometimes I name a variable badly or just make bad assumptions about how something works. This is all completely fine. Remember that when you're putting your code up for review, this isn't a siege. This is just a group of people looking at some of your code, and they're trying to help you not only improve, but also make a better code base. There is no ego on the line here. People will always make dumb mistakes, regardless of skill level. Essentially, when you go into a code review, take it as an opportunity to learn. This all boils down to just helping others help you. You will not be perfect. You will make mistakes. That's totally fine. The best thing you could do is just make sure that you've got your bases covered when you're talking to people. Make the asynchronous communication simple and just don't be a jerk. Some people will let their feelings get to them and it just makes a huge mess when really everyone is just trying to get the code to work, clock out at 5, and enjoy the rest of their day. On that note, Go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching.